Welcome back to part 2 of Meet the Dragonbounds. Yesterday we took a look at Gadius in part 1, and today we're taking a look at Typhon or Typhon, the dark 6-star counterpart. Now, Typhon or Typhon plays very similar to Gadius in that you match heal orbs to get a very large multiplier, larger than many combo leads in fact. But he plays slightly differently in that instead of trying to make 2 separate matches of heals like Gadius, he wants to make one very large match of heals. You can see here attack increases when erasing 3+ linked heal orbs. So if you match just 3 orbs, you will get a 2x multiplier or 4x across the board. If you match 4 orbs, you get a 3.5x, which is actually really good. It's like a 12.25x, I think that's what it comes out to. I could be wrong on that, but that's pretty large. That's larger than most that's larger than most unconditional multipliers like Verdandi or Erd or something like that, just for matching 4 heals. 1 match of heals, 4 heals. So after that, 5 gets you a 5x, and then 6 heals in a row gives you a 6.5x for the total of 42x or something like that. I don't remember the exact number. But the other big difference, apart from the fact that he's dark, he's not a healer, so he doesn't have that massive amount of recovery, but he does have hit points, he's balance type, are his awakenings. Let's take a look at Gadius's awakenings again real quick. And you see here Gadius has 2 rows, which does help him with the rows. He's got a time extend, an orb enhance, and a bind recover, but he lacks a lot of what makes a solid team, like a lot of the things you would need to deal with just the regular occurrences and descends. Whereas if you look at Typhon, he has skill bind resist and he has a skill boost. That alone makes him, just incredibly useful. He doesn't have the double row, but he's a little more versatile in that you can prong with your heals or you can make rows, and Dark has so many row subs. He doesn't suffer in that respect like Gadius does, but apart from that, he does suffer in the fact that his sub pool is very limited. Like Gadius, his best sub will be the hero, the dark hero, Pandora. In fact, there are people that just run 3 or 4 Pandoras as a Typhon team. Apart from Pandora again, she brings everything you need. She brings 2 rows in this case. You don't exactly need the 3rd skill boost like you do with Yamato because Typhon has one. She also makes darks and heals, which are exactly what you need for Typhon. And apart from her, Mitsuhide is fantastic. Dark does not have an analog to Uriel, so Mitsuhide takes care of this. By using Typhon's board change followed by Mitsuhide's active, you end up with a full board that's nothing but dark and heals. So he pretty much fixes Typhon's board. In addition, he brings all the awakenings you really need, a pair of rows, a skill boost, and a skill bind resist. So this team does not have a problem hitting 100% skill bind resist, unlike Gadius. With 2 Pandoras, Mitsuhide, and the pair of Typhons, I'm already at 100% skill bind resist, and I've already got, 3, 5, 7 skill boosts. So 1 more and Pandora's up turn 1. So the fact that you have an active ready to go turn 1, ready to start bursting, makes Typhon a lot more powerful right out the gate. Add to that his maximum multiplier is 6.5 as opposed to Gadius's 6, and you begin to see why people prefer Typhon over Gadius. I mean, it's a matter of fact that he's stronger. He's a 6-star. He's rarer to pull. He's harder to get a hold of. Honestly, he's amazing. Normally on this team, also you notice you don't have access to something like Erd, like a board change that also creates hearts. There's just dark and hearts. There's nothing dark that does that. The closest would be Apocalypse and Light. So this last slot, I tend to run Grape Dragon because Grape Dragon does bring everything that I need. But for this dungeon today, I'm running Sha Wujing and Zhu Bajie on Mythical. And to take care of the resolve, the 75% resolve on floor 6, I decided to bring a 30% gravity as opposed to bringing a delay. So let's go ahead and hop in and see what Typhon can do. All right, here we go. So yes, I get pretty excited by the Dragonbounds, guys. So this first turn here, we're gonna get a little bind. No rush. He's at ×2. He's in no threat, and we don't really have a board we can work with. And like I said, because I am running Hera here, and bad on me, I haven't made her DQ Hera yet. She doesn't have a skill boost, so Pandora is one turn away from coming online. Otherwise, I'd probably blow them up right now, but that's okay. Let's just clear off some junk orbs, and we will just work our way to a board. Oops, there go some hearts. Okay, I think I'm gonna tank this hit, and I'm gonna tank this hit and go for 2 more hearts. Oh, there go my hearts. Okay, I'm at 5 hearts. That's okay. I could work with that. So let's just make a row then. And then we're gonna go 5 hearts at the top. And unfortunately, because I didn't have 6 hearts, it wasn't quite enough firepower to blast through this Dark Ninja's armor or defense, but that's okay since he's just a high defense, low hit point, not threatening at all. I'm just gonna whittle my way through him. And meanwhile, I can start setting myself up a board for the next floor. Yes, I know it's not as exciting as just one-shotting everybody and blowing them up to high heaven. I know, but it's safe, and it shows you that Typhon is more than just a glass cannon too. Okay. And here we are, on to the next floor. And again, if you guys have problems making rows still, because Typhon is really based on rows. If you have a problem with rows, please check out my Meet the Heroes video. I do talk about row basics and how to make rows effectively in that video. I will link it in the description. So here I'm blinded. I could just blast them both out of this blind, but I didn't have a full row of darks anyways. So I think I'm actually just gonna scrub my blind. There we go. And now I've got a great board with which to kill these guys. We're just gonna set heals at the bottom, a row of heals at the bottom, and a row of darks right over it. And that just cuts like a hot knife through butter. Boom. Okay, next floor, who do we got? And you notice for something like this, where this dungeon does have a couple big preemptives, like that one for 16,000 something. Floor 6 has an 11,000. Preemptives, Typhon, the Dragonbounds deal great with them because you're healing so much every turn. It's just not a problem. You're going to heal it back. Now, like I said, unfortunately, Typhon does not have the recovery of his fire counterpart, but he does still have a decent amount, and he packs a huge punch. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do a dark row at the top, and then we're gonna do a row of heals at the bottom. And I think I have time to match a little more. There we go. I probably should have left those darks, but we're okay. Whoosh, so much damage. Okay, so we need to make a 4 combo here. Let's remember that. We need to make a 4 combo, and she hits for like 9,000 a turn. Let's go ahead and pop a Pandora. That will give us 6 heals, that's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna make a row of darks at the bottom, leave that row of heals right there. And it doesn't have to be a row of heals, since you don't actually get a buff for heals, making a row of heals. So you just need to connect 6 anyway. You know, they can be wrapped around a corner, they can be 4 and then 2, or 3 and 3, you know. It doesn't have to be an exact row. But then I have to make sure I make 2 more matches. So right now we're just gonna place darks at the bottom like this, and just do something like this. And there we go. Yes, the damage is real. Okay, here we are on our not so favorite Mei. She takes half damage for 3 turns, but she only has like 1.3 million life. So she's going to make jammers right here. So what I'm gonna do, I could try to hit her right now with what I have. Let's try to hit her with what we have and see how it does. Maybe we can knock her into her light. Okay, let's try that. So I'm gonna start off by bunching these together. Okay. Well, that's no fun, is it? Let's go ahead and punch Typhon here. Okay, and then we're gonna go, let's make a row of heals at the top. Just like that. Okay. And just cut straight through her. I probably should have done that to begin with, guys. I ended up wasting a Pandora active for nothing, and I do kind of regret that. Okay, so here we are. He's got a 75% resolve. So to deactivate the resolve, we're going to activate Hera. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I've had my skills off this whole time. I do apologize. Hera, of course, is a 30% gravity. He has a 75% resolve, which means if he gets hit for lethal damage while above 75%, he'll get taken to 1% hit point, or 1 hit point, at which point he'll hit me for 99% gravity and then 19,000 damage, killing me. So by doing a 30% gravity, I just take him under his resolve, and now I can one-shot him. And we're just gonna punch Pandora to activate, Wood to Dark, Light to heal, and let's make a row of blues at the bottom, heals above that, darks above that, and we'll go from there. Okay, we even got that second row in there. Kaboom! And last but not least, we have Zhu Bajie. And look, we have our Wombo combo ready for this. We're gonna go a board convert. So Typhon, Sunset Zone. I'm sorry for having skills off earlier, guys. His board convert changes orbs to water, fire, water, dark, and heal. Now, that can get kind of inconsistent sometimes. You don't always get a row of darks and a row of heals with that. So Mitsuhide converts fire to dark, waters to heals, and then tops it off by enhancing your dark orbs. Boom! It's gorgeous. Although, this board could have probably been a little better, that's still pretty gorgeous. So, we're gonna make sure we have our heals bunched, and then we're just gonna match out. Nice big old heal, and kaplow! And that's it for Sha Wujing and Zhu Bajie. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love Typhon. I hope this inspires some of you guys to run him, because I only have like 3 of them on my friends list. So I kind of had to get this video right the first time. Otherwise, I probably was going to have to do it a different day. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to catch you guys in stream tonight or tomorrow night. I'll catch you next time. Bye.